Hey guys, Patrick Wind here and welcome to this training model in which we're going to check our Ads Manager data also with our analytics data. So we're going to double check our own data with analytics. Basically three things that we want to do. On the one hand, we want to double check it with our Google Analytics. On the other hand, we want to double check it with our business intelligence. So in this specific case, we have a Shopify account, so we want to double check it with our Shopify page. And then last but not least, we also want to double check it with our Facebook Analytics deep dive. Okay, so these are the three things that you should have in consideration when double checking your own your Ads Manager data. So you want to double check it with Google Analytics and then with your e-commerce website provider, be it Shopify, PrestaShop, WooCommerce, Magento, whatever, okay, or custom made, and also with Facebook Analytics. And now let me just walk you quickly through the most important things that you want to do, and then of course it's up to you how deep you go into the detail of the analysis, but it's just important that you include it also in your weekly optimization. So it's not important to do it every single day to do those double checks, but at least on a weekly basis you should definitely do it in order to also get the big picture and see what's really going on with your campaigns. So one of the first things that I would always do when it comes to double check is comparing a little bit of the international traffic. So for example, we see from amount spent in Facebook ads in July, so 1st of July to 24th, we've spent around 4,000 and everything goes just to Spain. What about analytics? Well, our entire traffic does not only come from Spain. I mean, the big majority comes from Spain, but there's still 5% of the traffic that also comes from other sources. So that's already an interesting observation that we have around 5% of the traffic that cannot come from the Facebook ads, because in Facebook ads we only spend in Spain. So that's one of the analysis that I just recommend to check the countries, and then you can also see how the different countries actually perform depending on the analysis from analytics and from Google Analytics and from Facebook. Another thing that I always recommend to double check is if the Facebook pixel is actually over-reporting or under-reporting. So that's something that I would take a look at my Shopify page. So Facebook is definitely 100% true and 100% right on the amount spent. So this is a Facebook internal data and they are 100% sure that we have spent exactly this amount of money. But then when it comes to the measurement of the website purchase conversion value, that is something that they're not 100% clean, okay? So it could always be that this number in reality on our Shopify page is actually lower or even higher, okay? So usually is higher, so usually Facebook is under-reporting, so they're claiming that, okay, we brought you 6,500 euros in sales, but actually they brought you 7,000 or 7,200. So it's not a huge amount, the difference between what they report here and what you actually have in your Shopify account or PrestaShop or WooCommerce or Magento or whatever, but it's just important for you to have a feeling also when it comes to the ROAS. So you're saying the ROAS here, for example, this one, but maybe, well, this one, well, the amount spent is definitely right, but maybe this 6,500 is actually 7. So the true ROAS, so the blended one, the clean one is actually higher, but it's just an hypothesis. And the way to double check it is very easy. We just have to see the same time spent, so 1st of July till 24th, and do the same here in Shopify, so the 1st of July till the 24th, and what's happening here. So 7,700 euros in sales, and Facebook only says 6,600. Okay, so we have 1,100 euros more in reality than Facebook is actually reporting. And let's assume that the entire traffic from Spain comes only from Facebook ads, which is 95% of the traffic. We can strongly say that actually this number should be higher, because in Shopify we clearly see that we actually got 7,700 sales, 7,700 euros in sales. There were 273 orders, and here how many orders do we have? 273 versus 246. So in this delta, so the difference between them is the discrepancy in reporting. Okay, so Facebook is under-reporting in this case. And then all of those informations I would also like to check with our Facebook Analytics. Okay, so you remember how to find it, right? So all tools, then here measure and report, and if you click on Analytics, you can choose the one based on pixel. You see here it gives me a nice potpourri of information, so different metrics, different graphs, different bounce rates, also where people actually where they actually went when they come on our website. That's of course something that we can also double check with Google Analytics, so the entire journeys, so where people actually went. Okay, and here it's also interesting that they also put us in an analytics spotlight, so one specific retention rate, for example, we click on that, we get an analysis on that. Also they recommend us a blog that's related to this specific field, for example in analytics. So all of this is interesting, and it's just important for us to always take a look at the big picture, to not just blindly take a look at the numbers we have in here. Okay, I mean, of course they're trustworthy if the pixel is properly installed. Of course they're important and valuable, but it's also important to take a look at the bigger picture, especially in Google Analytics, in Shopify, and then in Facebook Analytics deep dive. So guys, this was interesting, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next videos. We're going to talk especially a lot about Facebook Analytics and analysis deep dive in all the other options that we have when it comes to Facebook ads. Thank you very much guys, and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.